Welcome to Crime Unlocked, where we explore some of historia's most mysterious and captivating stories. Today, we're delving into the case of JonBenet Ramsey, a 6-year-old girl whose murder in 1996 shocked the nation and remains unsolved to this day. From the strange ransom note to the suspicious behavior of her family, there are many puzzling aspects of this case that we'll explore in this video. Join us as we examine the facts, theories, and unanswered questions surrounding this haunting case. The JonBenet Ramsey murder is one of the most perplexing and highly publicized crimes in American history. On December 26, 1996, 6-year-old JonBenet was found dead in her family's home in Boulder, Colorado. Her murder has remained unsolved for over 2 decades, and the case continues to capture the public's attention. The circumstances surrounding JonBenet's death were highly suspicious. The little girl had been reported missing early on December 26 by her parents, John and Patsy Ramsey. A ransom note was discovered in the house, demanding $118,000 for JonBenet's safe return. However, JonBenet's body was found hours later in the family home's basement. She had been strangled with a garrote, and her head had been severely bludgeoned. The investigation into JonBenet's murder was marred by controversy from the beginning. Many criticized the Boulder Police Department for handling the case, with some claiming that they failed to secure the crime scene and compromised vital evidence. The investigation also quickly focused on the Ramsey family. Many believe that either John or Patsy had killed their daughter and staged the crime scene to look like a kidnapping. Despite extensive investigation and numerous suspects over the years, no one has ever been charged with JonBenet's murder. However, the Ramsey family has remained under suspicion, with many pointing to several strange and suspicious details surrounding the case. One of the critical points of suspicion was the ransom note that was discovered in the Ramsey home. The message was unusually long and contained several odd phrases and misspellings, leading many to believe that someone with a personal connection to the family wrote it. The note also requested an oddly specific amount of money, leading some to think it was a deliberate attempt to divert suspicion from someone who had access to the Ramsey family's finances. Another point of suspicion was the behavior of John and Patsy Ramsey in the days and weeks following JonBenet's death. Some observers noted that the couple seemed remarkably calm and collected after such a horrific tragedy. Others pointed to inconsistencies in their stories and behavior, with some believing that they were trying to cover up their involvement in their daughter's death. The investigation into JonBenet's murder remains open, and there have been a number of suspects over the years. Some have pointed to an intruder theory, suggesting that an unknown assailant entered the Ramsey home and killed JonBenet. Others have pointed to some suspects, including a former teacher accused of sexually assaulting children, a neighbor known to have a history of violent behavior, and even members of the Ramsey family. Despite the numerous suspects and theories, the case remains unsolved, and the mystery of JonBenet's murder continues to fascinate and confound the public. The case has inspired countless books, articles, and documentaries over the years, and it remains one of the most high-profile cold cases in American history. While the case has never been solved, various developments have shed new light on the investigation over the years. In 2016, for example, a team of experts conducted a further analysis of the DNA evidence found at the crime scene, identifying a previously unknown male suspect. However, the identity of this suspect remains unknown, and the investigation into JonBenet's murder continues to this day. The murder of JonBenet Ramsey remains one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. Despite decades of investigation and countless theories and suspects, the case remains unsolved, leaving the public to wonder who killed the little girl and why. With each passing year, the chances of solving the case seem to diminish. Still, new technological advances and the dedication of law enforcement officials and amateur detectives give hope that the truth about what happened to JonBenet Ramsey will one day be uncovered. Until that day comes, the case will continue to captivate the public and serve as a reminder of the devastating consequences of unsolved crimes. The tragedy of JonBenet's murder is compounded by the fact that her killer remains free, and justice has yet to be served. Despite the lack of resolution, the case has had a lasting impact on American culture. JonBenet's death has raised important questions about the media's role in covering high-profile cases, the effectiveness of law enforcement, and the prevalence of child beauty pageants in society. Her murder has also led to increased awareness of the issue of child abuse and helped to change how such cases are investigated and prosecuted. Ultimately, however, the most important thing is that JonBenet's memory lives on. She was a little girl taken from the world far too soon, and her family and loved ones deserve closure and justice. As the investigation into her murder continues, we can only hope that someday the truth will finally be revealed and JonBenet can rest in peace. That's it for our deep dive into the JonBenet Ramsey case. We hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking. As we wrap up, we encourage you to share your thoughts and theories about this case in the comments below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And as always, keep investigating.